Hello YouTube. Bane666 here. Today I am going to be pulling apart a piece of feminist propaganda, which appeared on the Facebook page called, Unpacking the F-Word. I should give you a warning, this video is going to contain a lot of screen captures of text, the longer ones will require you to use your pause button. I will also provide links in the description. You might also want to go make a cup of coffee, or something a little stronger, for this ride. Anyway, here is the post in question. I found that this same post has also appeared on Tumblr. But let's have a look at what some people from Facebook had to say about this article. To be fair, there were also a couple of guys in there trying to counter these claims, one of whom had posted some helpful links. Needless to say, for the most part they were ignored. But how accurate are the claims in the post? Well, let's pull it apart and have a look. The average prison sentence for men who kill their intimate partners is 2 to 6 years. Women who kill their partners are sentenced, on average, to 15 years. A pair of Maryland cases vividly illustrates this inequality in sentencing. In one case, a judge in Baltimore County, Maryland sentenced Kenneth Peacock to 18 months for killing his unfaithful wife. The very next day, another judge in the same county sentenced Patricia Ann Hawkins to 3 years in prison for killing her abusive husband. Significantly, the prosecutor in the Peacock case requested a sentence twice as long as the one imposed, while the prosecutor in the Hawkins case requested 1/3 of the sentence imposed. So I did a search for Kenneth Peacock and Patricia Ann Hawkins. I will be using screenshots from the Baltimore Sun in this video, but have also included a link to an article from the New York Times below for further reading if you wish. Time to get your pause button ready again. The first thing you should notice about this article is that it's from 20 years ago. I have to ask the question, if women getting shafted by the system is so common, why not use current examples? 20 years is a long time, and a lot of things can change. If there was a bias towards women back then, it does not mean there is still one today. I would think the more recent the example the better the case. But what about these two examples? Personally, I think both should have gotten much harsher sentences. But I have to wonder how comparable these cases really are. One shot his cheating wife in a moment of despair, definitely no excuse. The other poured lighter fluid on her abusive husband while he slept, and set him alight. Both horrific, both deserving punishment. But at the end of the day, these are only two cases from 20 years ago. How do we know that they are representative of the norm back then, let alone now? Let's have another look at the post. As many as 90% of the women in prison today for killing men had been battered by those men. Also take note of the year 2008 next to the word today. This is important in a moment. So I did a search for this quote and found it on the Michigan Women's Justice and Clemency Project website. This website is also quoted at the bottom of the Facebook post, so I knew I was on the right track. We will have a closer look at this website a little later in this video. So here is the quote, and if we follow the citation down to the bottom of the page, we find it's from Allison Bass. Women far less likely to kill than men. No unsure why. The Boston Globe. February 24, 1992. Pages 27. Note the year 1992, not 2008. I'm guessing this post has been floating around the internet since 2008. Also, it's a quote from a newspaper article, not a study, so to find out where the article got its facts I had to track it down. Unfortunately, I could only find part of it. To view the whole article, I would have to join the site and hand over credit card info. which I am not willing to do. I have provided a link below though. If anyone knows of a source of this article, could you please post a link in the comments section? So although I was unable to find the entire article, or a source of the article's claims, I did find a large number of feminist sites quoting the article. I have to wonder if any of these sites have read the original article, or whether they are just regurgitating the information of others without checking. If the article is just an opinion piece, then it's worthless as a source, but if it has studies and statistics to back it up, I would like to look at them myself. And if the article is based on studies or statistics, then why not quote them directly? As many as 90% of the women in prison today for killing men had been battered by those men, quote, which seems to be so popular amongst feminist sites, appears to be just a line from a 22-year-old newspaper article with nothing else to back it up. But I did manage to find some statistics from around the same time period. Once again, get your pause button ready. So there you have it. This was released in 1995, based on information from 1988, both dates close to the two murder cases, and the newspaper article quoted in the Facebook post. But what about more recent statistics? Once again, get your pause button ready. As I said earlier, links are below so you can go read the full studies if you wish. So all the post on the feminist Facebook page has shown us so far is two 20-year-old murder cases that are somehow meant to be representative of all such murder cases involving gender, and a quote from a newspaper article from 1992. I have countered with studies from both today and from the time period of their data, which shows that men are far more likely to be found guilty and to receive a longer sentence than a woman found guilty for the same crimes. In other words, women are not being oppressed. This is not the patriarchy, and the Facebook post is complete bullshit. But I am not finished yet. Remember, I said they mentioned Michigan Women's Justice and Clemency Project at the bottom of the article. Get your pause button ready once again, because we are about to have a look at them. You know, if they were a group which was trying to ensure that all prisoners, both male and female, got fair and unbiased trials, I would have no problem supporting them. But the fact that they claim that the group, females, who get favored treatment in the legal system, are in fact victims, is crazy. In my opinion, they see women as doing no wrong, yet always victims, and males as doing no good, and always victimizers. But I will let you make up your own mind based on the info I have presented. Once again, links below, so you can read further if you wish, or check the source. And I have not even talked about the disparity in sentencing for female sex offenders, or the rise in female violent behavior in the last 10 years. But that's for another time.
So what's up?
Well, I need the job done.
Yeah.
Need it done this weekend.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Anything's possible.
Okay. How much are you asking?
Well, how much are you willing to pay?
Well, that isn't the question.
Well, first of all, let's get things on the table.
Okay.
You want it done this weekend?
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason why you want it done this weekend?
Before April 1st.
Any reason for that, or?
I've been waiting long enough.
Because sometimes, I'm just saying, in my business, sometimes people My best just said sometimes they want certain things done
No.
to the body, right? But this case, right, you just want them black. All right. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, is there any reason, like, is he f***ing around? Was he f***ing around on you, or
Oh, yes, but he's always done that.
has he?
That wasn't a big deal.
No? Jeez, you're a f***ing fine wife to have.
That wasn't a big deal.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Everything he took.
Really?
And destroyed.
Yeah, that's,
Attitude.
really?
How much can he take?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you can only take so much. Person can only take so much. Any beatings, like he beat you or anything? Ever laid a hand on you? No. Let's put the cards on the table. Right? And if you don't want it done, that's fine. But if you want it done,
I want it done.
what time do you think would be a good time? Like, what time would he be home? He doesn't work weekends.
Well, sometimes he does. He's in and out constantly.
Okay.
But you can knock on the door with an envelope,
Yeah.
and he will open the door.
I'm starting to think like me. Huh? You've been giving this some thought.
He will open the door.
How long have you been planning this or thinking about it?
Since September.
Since September. Yeah. So you're officially separated or divorced or?
No.
No. So you're officially married. Like you're still married to him. Oh, so this might work out very good for you. If something were to happen to him. Huh? A bit of a tragedy.
He would.
Good.
I'm still in love.
See? So you now you have to be very upset when they come knocking on your door. So very in love. That's good. I like that. So we have a deal?
We have a deal.
Good. Do you want fucking like if that happens, you know, if she's in the way sort of thing, is that a problem? Well, it'll be done. Trust me. When you get out of here now, you know you're not gonna see your husband alive again.
Okay.
You're good with that? That's it then.
I'm stuck. Okay. Whether you are legit or not, whether you're a police officer or not, I'm
Oh.
committed.
You want him dead, don't you?
Yes.